Okay, this is Acquisition 102, Administrative Settlement. Welcome to the Ohio Department of Transportation online course for Acquisition 102, Administrative Settlement. This module will cover federal law and procedures for administrative settlement. At the end of this module, a knowledge check will be given to you as a demonstration of your understanding of this section. Here's the agenda. We're going to be looking at the definition of the administrative settlement, written justification, forms to show the administrative settlement. We're going to take a look at settlement authority and LPA authority. This is coming out of section 5201.10 of the Real Estate Manual. What is administrative settlement? This is out of 49 CFR 24.102I. The purchase price for the property may exceed the amount offered as just compensation when reasonable efforts to negotiate an agreement at that amount has failed and an agency official proves such administrative settlement as being reasonable, prudent, and in the public interest. When federal funds pay for or participate in acquisition cost, a written justification shall be prepared which states what available information, including trial risk, supports such as a settlement. For administrative settlements, district offices may settle an acquisition for an amount greater than the established FMVE under certain criteria that must be justified. For written justification, boilerplate language is not acceptable. Property owner wants more money and it would cost us more to go to court. We need to be more specific about our written justifications. And if you remember that all property owners have unique circumstances that we have to look at with issues that can involve the acquisition issues, appraisal issues, project management issues, litigation issues, circumstances applicable to these particular owners. Where do we document this justification? We have to document this information on the RE22, the value finding, which is also the summary appraisal. So nothing is to be deleted, only you're going to add new information. We have the value analysis, and with the administrative settlement block that is signed on the front of the document, justification is written under the comments. There's no RE22 necessary. Our negotiator notes area that we have to show the justification of what took place that led up to having a counteroffer dealing with administrative settlement. Here is the RE22 that basically shows the administrative settlement that's located in the category of other and is highlighted going across the page of 9WD administrative settlement, and then the signature of the district real estate administrator. This is the value analysis form that would be used in the event that there is an administrative settlement. And as you see, the last page is where the signature would take place for the administrative settlement. Now let's take a look at the settlement authority. District real estate administrators, capital program administrators, and deputy directors have up to $20,000 or 20% over the FMVE, whichever is greater. The negotiator has an authority up to $1,000 over the FMVE. The administrative settlement or $20,000 or greater than 20% over the FMVE, the settlement request is sent to the administrator of the Office of Real Estate. The RE65 is included as a copy of the negotiated record. This becomes a part of the parcel file. Anything that is over the limit of the district real estate administrator has to go to the central office real estate administrator. So the limit is the $20,000 or 20% threshold over the FMVE. The real estate administrator has authority to settle parcels by administrative settlement when the amount exceeds the district's authority up to $3 million. The DREA, which is District Real Estate Administrator, is responsible to justify the settlement. Supporting documents for the administrative settlement, the RE65 is just the administrative settlement document. This comes from the District Real Estate Administrator to be able to provide the details. The RE60-1. This is the document that will provide the necessary notes that shows why the request for the additional amount of money or the counteroffer was made and the support of it. ODOT's valuation of either the VA or the appraisal, the property owner's justification. Administrative settlement form RE65. Here in this RE65 that is pre-filled out, if you would notice that we show in number 1 column the established FMVE of $200,000 and a counteroffer for settlement of $230,000. In item number 3, a difference of 1 and 2, which is $30,000. The next section talks about the project management consideration, explaining what had taken place as far as the property owner making that counteroffer. It's important to be as detailed as possible. Looking at the appraisal management section, it's very important to fill out all of the pertinent information to provide the Central Office of Real Estate Administrator to be able to make an accurate assessment based upon the information that is provided. Litigation considerations are also one of the areas that the Central Office Administrator will review for consideration, as well as the conclusion of the information that is provided. And of course, the signature page, the recommendation of the Central Office Real Estate Administrator. In this case, yes, he's recommending it with a signature, and then sometimes the cases are no, that he's not recommending. The settlement authority, over $3 million. This is where we're dealing with the high dollar administrative and case settlement review panel. This consists of Chief Legal Counsel, the Administrator of the Office of Real Estate, the Deputy Director of Engineering, or its designee. We have the LPA Authority. This is with federal funds in the right-of-way. The LPA has settlement authority up to $3,000 over FMVE. Amounts over $3,000 threshold is decided by the District Real Estate Administrator, known as the DREA, and it must be approved. And that person's limits would be up to $20,000 or 20% over the FMVE, which is greater. Requests over the district's limit will go to Central Office Real Estate Administrator. LPAs may allow the negotiator and consultants to settle the authority up to $1,000 over the FMVE. LPA authority with no federal funds in the right-of-way. The LPA has full authority to settle parcels. However, the district must ensure the compliance through the Uniform Act. It's now time for a knowledge check.